Good morning, my friends. We're going to go ahead and get started in Vinyasa Flow. We're going to do 5 of them. So we're not going to have a big warm up. So if you need a warm up, go ahead and do that. Pause this video or go back and grab another video that does a lot more of the cat and cow, spinal balances, more of that warm up. So let's pretend that you are warmed up. We'll go right into like I said, Vinyasa flows, about 5 of them, and then get a little more into some power poses using our core as well. So let's create some heat, and then we'll start peeling off our sweatshirts. And right now, just to get our awareness back, breathing in the nose and out of the nose. Just kind of check in before we get started here. Maybe work some kinks out of the neckline, go at your pace, chin to chest. Maybe you've been at the office all day. Just listen to your body with about 4 more breaths. Maybe a few arm sweeps, reaching the right arm up, and let's sway to the left, big side belly stretch. And then the other side, reach tall and sway. And rainbow back over. And one more time. And good, let's take it over. I'm going to go ahead and just do a few cat counts and then we'll go right into down dog. So let's start with our hands underneath our shoulders, our hips underneath our knee, over top of our knees. Let me get myself together here. Chin to chest, inhale. Rise up, count. Release. And one more cat. Like I said, if you need more warm up, go ahead. If not, let's go back up to down facing dog. Going right into the pedaling. Right heel high, left heel high. Good. Take some more breaths here as you're lengthening through the spine, pushing out of the shoulders. This time, both heels high, called releve, pull forward, plank pose, 5 breaths here. Two more breaths. Make sure those feet are hip width apart. Let's drive those hips up again, down dog. Use your core as you drive up. Right leg rises. Circling the ankle a little bit. Knee to heel to glute, bending the knee. Pushing out of the shoulders. Open up that right hip. Open up towards the outside. And then square them back off. Let's bring knee to the nose, low plank, and rise back up. We'll do this 4 more times. Total of 5. Knee to chest, rise up, squeeze. Knee to chest, exhale, high, knee to chest, rise high. Let's go back down, feet down, down dog. And then back to your plank. And we'll warm up our chaturangas. First, you can drop your knees if you want to. Let's go for 3 tricep push-ups. Chest down, back up. Knees are optional. Chest down, back up. And knees are down, chest is down, back up, sinking back, child's pose. Rising back, extended child's. Curling the toes, rising the hips, back to that down facing dog. To left leg rises, three-legged, right knee, circling the ankle, knee to heel to glute. Swinging the hip a little bit, whatever you're feeling there. And then let's go knee to chest, exhale. Use your core, rise up one. Knee to chest, rise up two. Knee to chest, rise up three. And knee to chest, rise up four. One more, knee to chest, rise up five. Down dog. High releve, pull to plank. Chaturanga all the way down this time. Squeezing the blades, lifting the heart, cobra. Exhale down, twice more. Squeeze and lift. Exhale down. It's always so cold in this room. Up and push back, child's. Back to down dog. Curl the toes, lift the hips. 5 breaths here, and you're down dog. Take your time to practice your breath work here. This is a great pose to breathe it in the nose, out of the nose, being aware of your breath. Now walk your hands to your feet, bend your knees if you need to. Ragdoll, just hang it over, hang it over. And then bend your knees and slowly rise up, slowly rise up. Use that core on the rise. Taking the hands around back, opening up the heart, back bend. Exhale. Squeeze your waist, come to the fold. Monkey pose this time, maybe the feet together. Lengthening the spine. And chair pose. Rising all the way up. Exhale, back bending. And swan dive, forward fold. Take that right leg high. Go back to your fold. Walk back to your down dog. Right leg rises. Now we're going to bring the knee to the chest and bring the foot to the outside of both hands. Low lunge. Walking our hands up for crescent. Might have to walk that foot in just a little. Crescent pose. We're going into an open arm or prayer twist. So palms come together. You're going to twist over the bent knee. So I'll be going away from you. Elbow to knee, elbow past the knee. Palms together. Gaze at that top elbow. 2 more breaths. And good. Come back to center. Push off on the left foot. Let's meet in a forward fold. Just to warm up the other side, let's take the right leg back. First, find a nice stretch of the lunge. Low lunge, pulse those hips low. Taking the hands to the thighs, powering into that back leg, crescent pose. Left foot is out in front now. Prayer twist, you want to lengthen the spine first. Take that elbow way past the thigh. Palms together and the gaze at the top elbow, which is your left elbow. Two more breaths here. And good. Palms come back to the earth. Push off right leg, forward fold. Two more breaths. Draw a little deeper and fold in a little closer together. Monkey pose. Chair pose. And rise, inhale. Exhale, back bend. Go through the flow. Forward, swan dive, forward fold. Jump back, walk back, plank. Chaturanga. Cobra. Up dog. Feel that stretch also in the hip flexors, lifting that heart. Let's curl the toes, now facing dog. Going through the flow, right leg rises. Swing the knee through the hands. Help yourself bring them through the hands. Sweep up, crescent. Hands back down. Step together. Left leg meets right. Fold. Bend your knees slightly, root to rise. Rise all the way up. Gentle back bend. Swan dive. Step back, right leg. Crescent pose, left foot out in front. Take your hands back to the earth and then swing that left leg through for three-legged. So we started with right leg three-legged and we're ending with left leg three-legged. Down dog. We'll do that again. Right leg rises. Actually, I want to go through chaturanga, sorry. Down dog, high plank, chaturanga, cobra, up dog. Snap back, down dog. Okay, now right leg rises. Sweep it through. Strong left thigh, left buttocks, crescent pose. Palms back to the earth, push off. Left foot, forward fold. Mountain pose, monkey pose. And now, roll all the way up for mountain. Exhale back. Swan dive. Step back right leg. Crescent pose. Palms come back down, slide the left leg through, three-legged. Now let's do it one more time. You can go here as many times. It's always a wonderful warm-up, usually 5 or 6 times. Down dog, let's be aware of the breath again. High releve, pull the plank. Chaturanga. Cobra, up dog. Curl your toes, snap back, down dog. Right leg rises. Knee to chest, foot comes through. Strong lunge before you rise to crescent lunge. Palms back to the earth, push off. Left leg, forward fold. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, monkey. Now you can rise all the way up or come to chair. Now rise up. Squeeze your butt cheeks here and help that lower back. Exhale, back bend. Swan. Step back right leg. Crescent pose. Palms back down. Left leg goes through, three-legged. Down dog. Going through just the vinyasa part of it, just the sun salutation, plank. Knees down, chaturanga down. Scoop up cobra, up dog. Feel good. Let's get right into a child's pose. Knees down. Sit those hips back, check in. Loosen up your wrist maybe. Take your sweatshirt off maybe. Good. Now, we are going to go into a low lunge with your right leg out to the side. You ready? We're going to pivot that back foot, push off, and go right into warrior two. So it's kind of cartwheeling up to warrior two. Breathe, reverse warrior. And we're going to straighten that front line, front leg, and then totter back into triangle. Pull your body back up, like pull that top arm up, and then come to the center. We're going to turn our toes 10 and 2 or 1 and 11 right into 5-point star. Rise back up. That was moon god. 5-point star. The hands are spreading. You're reaching high. Moon god. Back down. Rise back up. 5-point star and back to moon god. Hold moon god. Rise up. 5-point star. Pivot over. Left foot out in front. Warrior two. Other side. Reverse warrior. Triangle. Straightening the front leg. Pull that energy up. Might have to walk that back leg in a little bit. Lengthen out, lengthen out, lengthen out. Teeter over. And then reopen right side body. Breathe. Ready? You're pulling up. Someone's pulling you up. Pull that energy up. Back to straddle. This time, keep your toes at 12 o'clock. Bring hinging over. Wide straddle. Into chest expansion. Interlace at the tailbone. Start to rotate your shoulders over. Soft bend the knees if you need to. Breathe for 5 here. Should feel good. Two more breaths. Good. Coming out of it, bend your knees a little deeper. Hands go back to the earth for wide monkey. So it's like blocks here, great, wide monkey. And then we're just going to pivot back to that low lunge. Left foot out in front. Sweeping the left leg to meet right plank. Squeeze those knees, thighs together. We're rolling open side plank. Hold here. Maybe take a stretch. ribs up, should feel good, side bend. You're gonna drop that base knee, it's your left one, cartwheel over, gate pose. Oh, big stretch. Now back into a side modified plank, lifting up that top leg, let's flex it, should be parallel with the earth. Reach back for the inside of the foot, if not, your pant leg, your ankle, whatever you're holding, and then open up the chest, the ribs. You're pushing the foot into the hand. And good, releasing everything back to a front plank, hand. Legs squeeze together, toes. Chaturanga, cobra, up dog. Curl your toes, snap back down dog. Don't worry, we'll get to the other side. Breathe. 2 more breaths. And good. I want you to gaze at your hands, jump or walk up, forward fold. You're at the top of your mat. Now, if you can go into monkey pose, if you're warmed up, or gorilla pose, put the knuckle of your index finger right underneath the knuckle of your big toe. Gorilla, stretch it further. And then monkey pose, lengthening. Chair pose. Rising straight up, strong. Squeeze your glutes for that back bend. Exhale. And now just mountain pose. Checking in on mountain. And then we go wide straddle back to center. Now this one will just be a fold, so toes facing 12 o'clock. Soft bend at the knees, hinging at the hips. Hold that pose for just a second here. Airplane arms, strong spine. Reach the hands behind the ankles. Draw your face to the earth first before you draw it through. Keep pulsing through, keep feeling that stretch. And good, take it out. Wide monkey. Let's transition to the other side. That low lunge, right leg's out in front now. Feel the stretch. I take both hands on the inside to go to the plank, so that's entirely up to you. Slide your right leg so the ankles are touching, your thighs are touching. Readjust those wrists, those hands underneath the shoulders, and then we rotate into that side plank. So the right hand's down, left arm's lengthening. Now the left arm's by the ear, the ribs are higher. Good. Bringing the right knee down, right underneath the right hip, push off. Gate pose down the left leg. Into that modified plank, but get that top leg, your left leg as high as you can. And then bend and reach back inside the foot, the outside the foot, that's up to you. But push the foot into the hand to feel the engagement up the thigh, up, stretching the hip flexors, stretching the ribs, the chest, even the collarbone. 2 more breaths. And good, relaxing that all flowing back into your high plank. Opening up the feet, hip width apart. Draw your core up and in, and find your down dog. Check in with 5 breaths. Two more breaths.
Good. Gaze at your hands, jump or walk up, forward fold. And then we're going to go into a little seated workout here. So coming down to a squat, a prayer squat, and opening the knees, heels flat, spine lifted up straight if you can. 2 more breaths. And then now, placing the hands behind you so you can find your forward bend. It's a little different than the forward fold. So kind of let the hips open up. So forward bend into an inclined plank, reaching high. So you want everything flexed here. Your feet flexed, your thighs engaged, your core engaged, your spine upright. Ready, inhale. Now from the pelvis, I want you to tilt the pelvis first and lengthen over. You might not go real far, but go as far as you can and place your hands on your legs wherever. Now lift your chin just a little and breathe. Two more breaths. And then sweeping the arms up and around for inclined plank. So inclined plank, squeeze those thighs together, those knees together, lift the hips, fingertips towards your toes. Let's reach higher. One more breath. We're going to do this once more. Lowering the hips, sweep the arms up and around for the 90 degrees, flex the feet, tilt the pelvis, and lengthen the spine. And fold. Two more breaths. Lengthening out, lengthening up, circling the hands around, incline plank. Squeeze knee sides together, lift those hips. Breathe, lift up a little more. Lowering down to the tailbone for boat pose. So you can go bent knees, boat pose, just lift the chest, straight leg boat pose, 5 breaths here. Tabletop, opening the feet hip width apart, placing the feet down, fingers or palms underneath the shoulders, lift the hips, your tabletop. One more time, boat pose, lowering the tailbone. Finding boat, lifting the chest first, 5 breaths. Two more breaths. Feet together, butterfly pose. So little fluttering going on here. From here, peace fingers on the big toes. Peace fingers, big toes. Lean back. It's like a boat pose, but it's actually easier because you're holding on. So open the feet, just a slight straddle. You can keep them together if you want to. Lift the chest, 5 breaths. One more. Good, and one more butterfly. Little side to side here, lifting the chest up. Now, once again, we're going to tilt at the pelvis and lengthen forward. So you're not going to go real far by tilting the pelvis. You will go far if you round over and want a straight spine. Inhale, exhale. Two more breaths.
And good, let's bring those thighs together. Lengthen them forward, shake them out. Seated spinal twist, let's bring the right knee in first, cross it over. You might have missed some of that. Some of that was unmuted, it said. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna rock and roll back. Rock and roll 5 times. And then right into bridge. See if you can hold on to your ankles, hip width apart, and slowly roll up. If not, interlace right there underneath the tailbone and roll the shoulders under. Let's squeeze the buttocks. Think about squeezing a ball and breathe. And good. Unwind the shoulders, unlace the fingers, slide the hands down the back of the thighs. Let's hold on to those knees. Happy baby, reaching for the top, pressing down. And then extend it, wide straddle. And then let's draw the legs together, circle the ankle, circle the wrist. Extending the right leg long, hugging left knee in. And switch. And one more time, switch. Oh, that knee. Now with the right leg long, take that left toe, hook it behind that knee, and come over to a twist. Might need to lengthen out your spine. Reaching out the left arm, let's gaze to the left. Should feel good. Feel free to stay there as long as you can. You're in the comfort of your own home. Let's go to the other side. Left leg long, hooking the right toe behind, opening up. And then coming center. So if you have some music, go ahead and put it on. I want you to just relax into your corpse pose, your relaxation pose. Bring your palms down by your hips, open the palms. Once again, anything you want with your legs, diamond shape, knees bent, legs extended. But just start from the crown of your head to your toes of just relaxing. Listen to your music, listen to the birds chirp, whatever it takes, enjoy your relaxation. and namaste. I'll go ahead and say, have a peaceful week.